Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Coupe Maori playthrough, where we're beating up on Scotland from both the west coast and the east coast. We're coming through. All our forces are starting to arrive, so we're starting to hit our stride here, which is nice. I don't know how much promotions matter for these boys, to be honest with you. I mean, long range is obviously a very good one. So, we'll give him evasive maneuvers, even though I'd rather have him attack this turn, but whatever. How much damage can you do versus, like, Dundee's? Oh, you have an upgrade as well. Of course, when you're fighting this, you're not going to get any more experience very quickly, so I might just have you have an impact right now until we start fighting Sterling again. So, I guess the district defenses thing is going to actually matter, even though the experience gain is not going to come into play in this one, probably. So I'll have these guys work on knocking down Dundee's defenses once again. And then it'll take a little bit for these guys to be able to handle it. Here, you just hold your horses, my friend. We don't need you getting into any real incident. Oh, he's coming to help us. I forgot about this friend. We also have a destroyer fleet who's nearly healed. He can come over here and provide us with some assistance. The era transitions in 4 turns, which is going to be a way overblown era, golden era for us. Not a bad thing. It looks like we might be able to capture this turn. Let's see. So let's move you down so that he can get into position. And then I don't know, let's see if we can go in. Can we get you? I don't know if you can make it into an attack if you like took this guy's spot. It looks like we got this one though. Aberdeen is ours. Keep the city, yes. Rebellion in 34 turns, so that's not bad. Let's get you healing. I don't like upgrading these guys to infantry unless we have a real strong excess of oil, which we do not have. If we got an abundance of oil, you know, then it's acceptable. But right now our oil situation is just, it's not strong. Oh, you have a golf course here. I was like, why am I only getting health if I pillage in this spot? I was very confused for a moment, but it's all understood now. What else is going on? Dude, I wanted to watch, I still want to watch it, but I was planning on picking up Disney Plus to watch The Mandalorian some this week. Which would have meant, in my mind, I thought it was all available right now. I didn't realize they're sticking to, like, an older school, non-streaming style 1 episode a week. Like, I thought we were beyond that. I didn't think that was how things were done anymore, especially on the streaming service. Apparently, Disney just, they didn't get that memo that I got. That's probably fine. All it means for me is that I'll just wait to subscribe to them until they have all of the episodes available. So that's like probably a month and a half away, which would probably line up better anyway, because then I could watch it over the, you know, my time off for Christmas, which would be nice. This week's gonna be a little busy because I'm going out of town, like I mentioned before. Not planning on doing anything like that for the Christmas break. Just planning on staying in. So, shouldn't run into any sort of necessity for a backlog or anything like that during that period, which is nice. What's going on? But yeah, The Mandalorian looks cool to me. I want to see it, but like it's gonna take me like a month and a half. So, I usually don't care too much about spoilers for things. So, I always try not to spoil you guys because I feel that, you know, not everyone has the same mentality as me. But I'm not, what I'm saying is I'm not super concerned about like somebody coming into the office and being like, blah, 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 the Mandalorian. I'm not one of those people that gets mad at them about that, usually. There probably have been cases in the past where I would get mad at somebody when I was super invested in something and didn't watch it immediately. But in those cases, I feel like you gotta just watch it right away, man. If you're that invested in it, make it happen. How about that? Hot take. Okay, we need you to turn into a modern armor, please. Looking good, looking sharp. Modern armor are still requiring... I'm pretty sure they still require oil. The helicopters take aluminum. So, we're starting to whittle away at our aluminum supplies, but we have a lot to work with in that regard. Oh, the near-dead helicopter friend. Era ends in 3 turns. We got this. Okay. Let's see about getting you to do something else. So, I don't necessarily want these guys to eliminate Dundee this round just because of, or maybe I do, because Sterling might fall very swiftly in this case, because we have 2 jet bombers down here now. Whereas before we only had 1, so I could see Sterling being ready to be taken down in maybe 2 turns. That's Haddington. Almost bombed the wrong city. It happens, man. Sometimes you target the wrong city. Your logistics get messed up. And something bad happens. You don't like for that to occur, but what did we get here? Orzagaz is ours. Putting a minor dent in our diplomatic favor takedown, probably. In that we're getting like 50% more from our Susie status. But we're still negative right now by a significant margin, so not too useful. You're only size 4. Haddington is a much more important pickup for us, it looks like. So we'll have these guys focus on bringing Haddington down. Or maybe we'll have, you know what, we'll have you focus on getting down into Sterling. And I will just take Dundee this round. Because I think we can get Sterling even perhaps as early as next turn. You need to heal. Obviously, you're not capable of really putting a dent in a 106 strength city like such as Sterling. You can put a dent in it, and you shall. So the helicopter, he's coming in, he's putting in work. Rebellion in 3 turns. That should help this city a little bit, but not much. This was at like an equilibrium or raising earlier in loyalty until we lost our little forward city by their capital. Repair your monument and then get your flood barrier going. Am I willing to invest in some gold? Do I think we're going to actually hold the city this time? I think I'll wait a couple turns before maybe we dump anything into that. I'm feeling good about the pillaging of various things here. What does a colossal head get you when you pillage it? It gets you faith, which we can turn into a tank army at some point soon. So that's not bad. It's almost time for us to attack probably, I guess, Norway, because they're the next adjacency over here, so we get to, you know, make use of some of our loyalty we're building up. Where is, So Victor is over here. We might want to move Victor, like, over into Montrose once we capture it. Perhaps, I don't know. That's less important where he currently is, I think. He's in a decent position is what I'm saying. Okay, let me go ahead and let's try to get some experience for you. Alright, they're coming around. Trying to join us. I mean, if we just go to war with him, then him being Harald, we have a chance at protecting. You could almost just straight up kill this man. But let's send you into our town, give you the flanking bonus, and then we can have you go out and start striking these machine guns down. Because they can really hurt our friends, the Iron Grasshoppers. We've seen that happen already, once before. It wasn't pretty. We have a fighter. Oh, the fighter can support us. Yeah. Helicopter army. Help us with these machine gun threats that they've got up against us. We don't respect them. They need to be removed from the equation. Field cannon army. Let's have you report into, let's get you like here. And then we'll decide where you go from that point on. Moving our general to support this tank is fine. Drone, you're just gonna chill here for now. You're in a decent spot for us at the present moment. Nothing to worry about. Let's pillage this golf course that will do us no good once we capture the city anyway. So, no need to try to preserve that. Our siege tower has arrived. We can turn him into a supply convoy. Let's get him up to the front, and then we will turn him into a supply convoy. That'll help with the healing and movement, I believe. Let me look at what supply convoy actually says, because I'm pretty sure it says like you get, if you start next to it, you get like an additional movement, and then also I think you might heal like 5 more per turn. But let's go look at it in the Civilopedia real quick. Because I'll often have them at the end, but I don't go out of my way to get them, and I just want to see, like, that's not the right. Oh, it is the. Increases healing for adjacent units, gives units 1 bonus movement if mood is started adjacent to the convoy. So it upgrades from the medic, can heal adjacent units. So I think it basically does exactly what I said, and maybe the icon. Let me find our friend. Okay, let's get him upgraded. Supply convoy. So plus 20 healing for the units within a tile. So that's significantly better than I was thinking. I was thinking it was something low like 5 or 10. But plus 20? That's real good. I mainly remembered the movement bonus because that does come in handy. Movement is always one of the most powerful stats in the game. I find that kind of surprising. The plus 20. It's pretty nice. They're a respectable unit. You know what? They're putting in work. Speaking of putting in work, let's go here with you to help you try to maintain a little loyalty in the area. Bombers, are you guys ready to support us once again in Sterling? I see that you are. Oh, here we go. Capital is ours. It's gonna fix our loyalty situation right up. Apparently it gave us environmentalism at the same time.
Thy descendants.
And we get an economic policy to slot in here. So let's move one of these. Let's move 5-year plan into this and then see if we might want to pick something else up along the way. I am liking our pillage amounts that we're getting, so I might just boost our pillaging. Actually, but I was also interested in having like cryptography. I bet we can drop Praetorium at this point. Especially we're about to roll into a new era. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say we can pick up cryptography, drop that, and we'll probably be fine in the new setup. But if we aren't, I'll have to pay to fix it. So that's on me if that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. And then, oh, e-commerce. You gotta have e-commerce in here. This is a very good one for us. Nice additional pickup. You got yourself your Amazon.com going. We've captured the city. So I'm hoping loyalty is just fine everywhere around here now. I think it looks like it is. With Haddington, we'll definitely have secured everything we need for the future. With this amount of faith, what are we looking for now? Colossal Head. You have a quarry over here. Let's go break the quarry. Okay, so this is owned by Wigtown, right? Yeah. So let's see. A modern army is 3,000. So we can get that in 2 turns at this rate, which is not bad. I would like to just wait on that one. Start with your monument, get your flood barrier, and then do some repairs of a variety. Get everything going. Okay, well, Haddington is now what I want to take before we even think about a peace offering with Scotland. We don't have to declare peace, but we don't have to necessarily obliterate him either. We can have a middle ground where we take a little more, but we don't just burn him to the ground, because that's not very nice. Okay, we'll get you destroying things in the process. There's not a lot I actually want to destroy that's left over here. I mean, colossal heads, they're fine to destroy. So I'll come over here and join my basic tank friend. He's not even an upgraded lad. He's just a basic mode. They could also just take this city, probably. It has no walls. Modern armor is a tough lad. He knows what he's doing. Okay, let's get... Now we got Scone visible. Does it have the Stone of Scone? Probably not. That seems a little unlikely. Flavor-wise, doesn't seem unlikely. But... Or maybe it does. I don't know. I have no strong opinion on this. I assume that the Stone of Scone is from Scone. But that's just based on the name alone. It might be the stone of the food scone, which is a delicious treat. Could be anything. We don't need power in this city, but I am tempted to maybe just drop some windmills anyway. Fighter. Okay, we get you to take this down. Get a little experience, get a little health back. You will guard our uranium. The iron grasshoppers, they've always been empowered to guard uranium. It was even before we knew what uranium was, it was foretold within legend that they would protect the uranium. That was their ultimate purpose in life. Weird, I know, but it is what it is, man. You can't mess with legend. Legend cannot be contained. You just have to adhere to it. Wait for it to happen. Oh, you just made a terrible mistake, Harold. You denounced me? Don't you know who you're dealing with? Oh, you fool. I'm gonna come destroy you now. Maybe not this turn, but in like a turn or two. I will head into your territory. Perhaps as soon as the golden age
Rocket
strikes.
science has been mythologized all
Oh,
out of
rocketry.
proportion to its true.
Heck yeah, brother. I'm sorry, but you're deceased. In case you were wondering. How we looking over here? Everybody's healing up just fine. We got our little swirly over here over Obuda. The swirly that is the Maori Empire. Some might call it a spiral. I call it a swirly. Okay, let's see. Which way do we want to send you? Let's go this way. We never did make a city down here to get more oil, by the way, which I think we should get the oil. I would not be opposed to having this oil. In this battleship, we need you to get a friend. Specifically, we need somebody to make Puke Mare. Puke Mare, can you make a battleship? Let's queue it up before your seaport. Get it, Puke Mare. Let me get a settler. They will be the ones to go settle this thing for the oil. Because I do want that oil involved in our empire. I think it's a big deal. Let's get this archaeologist made. Anything else you want to do for us? I think maybe tossing some entertainment in is not a bad idea. Archaeologist to entertainment. It's the classic transition. Oh, what's going on, Dwight? Your friends over here, they're doing great work. Bombers are not going to help in Montrose, though. They're going to help down here in Haddington. Haddington is a more important thing to take down at the present moment. Pillage for faith. Pillage for faith. You're building a spaceport? This is what you think is going to get you the W? Are you a madman? I think you are. Okay, let's get him. Oh, he's very near dead. That's okay, though. I know we have an upgrade for him. There's also the potential to just straight up heal. 5 turns is what we're looking at in this case. Let's get you just to hold down the fort. Give us 66 turns. That's more than enough. We'll have this thing wrapped up in a mere 65 turns. We need you to be here. And we do this. Ah, now we got a real chance in Montrose. Oh, he's so close. What if you drop a little heat in here? That was all we needed. That additional shot before things got started. Or finished in this case. So Scone. I think we might go over to Scone, take it in the process. We'll leave him with Edinburgh, pretty much. That's going to be his new hometown. His base of operations. He's left with it. He gets to see how great we are in the future. To rule over the very small Tundra crowd that he's got going on down there. Scone doesn't even have defenses, so we can just roll up in on this one without any problem. I'm not going to start the war down here until such time as next turn. Next turn is the time, I believe. Alright, I'll have him assist down here briefly. He should have been down there a second ago. I just didn't think about it. Happens from time to time. Like I said, that's one of the things I would say is something that if I'd have waited a turn on that, we would have got arrow score in the next thing. But then it wouldn't be completely wasted. So, what do you say about that? Touche. That's what you say. Oh, we got to do the... What did I just press? How did I... Where did my bomber go? Take me back to that bomber. There he is. Okay. I wanted to rebase this man. But we have to rebase him like over to our capital first. Please click on this. Please. Thank you. Everything gets in the way of the click there. It's a very precarious selection. I don't know what I was saying a second ago. I got distracted by having to move my bomber. But the war will move on. It will shift to dealing with Harald next. And we will start that next turn. Artillery army. Welcome to the fold. Okay, so our army is here. It's gonna make this thing a lot easier. We got 3 bombers. We've got ships that can actually join in the attacks again, at least for some of the cities. Japan is talking crap because I let him live again. This is what I get for letting people live. I fight Christina. Japan talks smack. I'm probably going to be called a Gormless Radger at some point. This is the nightmare I invite upon myself by letting these things happen. I'm not going to declare war from this screen because it doesn't let me choose one of the other You actually just straight up murdered that man. I thought he was going to be left with barely any health. You straight up murdered him. Alright, Christina, would you like peace? Available in 1 turn. I do believe that's fair. Alright, he's in a golden age, a heroic age as well. So, it is what it is. I only get to choose 1. He gets to choose 3. For the final segment of the game, I guess we'll take... I want Bodyguard Allies. How about that? This is probably the final area of the game, is my guess. But we need to do a little wartime setup. Colonial war. This will make a great saga, says Harald. He's ready for it. I'm happy that he's happy. That we got ourselves a nice little conflict a-brewing. And do we even need this second guy to attack? We don't. We can just go in with this boy. You see how the walls just pop up for us because that's how we do. He didn't have walls. We know about walls. We get them instantly. It's a beautiful thing. Scone? We're coming for you. I'm gonna get up on land and then I will take my barding upgrade, but we will destroy you. You will be eliminated soon. Dude, my warrior monks, they're just bodies at this point. They do make, you know, additional pillaging acceptable, I guess. But so far, or at this point at least, they're not too helpful to us. So we need our bombers on Haddington at least. Well, he'll take his upgrade. Where's our new bomber at? 1 bomber here. 1 bomber over here that we leveled up. Oh, our new bomber is still back here. He needs to fly over. To be prepared for the future. So 1 of them leveled up. The other one has to fire on Haddington to get this this wall down. Now they're probably capable. Although, oh wait, you guys took a major beating down here from me just sending you in swinging. Can you take this successfully? Yes. Let's do it. I could have burnt the thing down to the ground, obviously. Let's get you upgraded. Are we still... We can make peace with him. I'm willing to give you peace, sir. There will be peace in our time. Make this deal more favorable. Alright, 62 gold per turn. You've ceded everything to us. You only have the... Oh, I didn't take his little city up here. That's my bad, guys. It doesn't matter too much. It's about to be flipped anyway, but we'll just go around it. Is Leventa at war with... They're at war with Harald. Wasn't sure about that, but they're definitely at war with Harald. Okay. Well, we have to go around some stuff now, which is annoying. I should have taken Scone. It's going to flip in a few turns anyway. Maybe not to us, but it's going to flip. We can't even get around this. This is the annoying part. Okay, so we have to go up. This is not the path I would have chosen for myself if given a redo here. So that was my bad. Doesn't really hinder us. Whoa. You guys are having a grand old time at the stadium. We've also got like a Renaissance festival happening down here. The Red Knight versus the Black Knight. I don't know. I've never seen that before, I don't think. I think that's new for me. That must be part of the time, like the time of day thing. Is that always happening in those? And you just don't see it during the noontime hours, or because it's not lit up? I was surprised by that one. Okay, what are you gonna do? Let's just have you work on, like, I'll just do a mix of logistics and festivals. Just to keep you going. And then, for you, let's work on this and the Sydney Opera House. You, sir. Let's get a sewer, let's get a research lab, and then queue up some logistics. Just looking to make these turns shorter in the future by not having to deal with as many cities. Let's purchase a monument. And then... We have plenty of faith, by the way, so we can do some purchasing. Let me get a modern armor army. And artillery. So we need to get you guys up to this section. So everybody needs to go north through this this section of water. So get to the coast, get ready to hop in, and then let's get going. I know I made the path a little harder on us, but you're just gonna have to bear with me. I will purchase a monument, and then let's just have you work on some fundamentals. Get your hydroelectric dam eventually. Okay, dude, let's get you warped up to Montrose. Oh, we could have him. We could have one of them warp over here. But this is okay for now. And we should definitely move... Yeah, we should move you forward. To make sure we have proper loyalty. In our forward operating base. Supply convoy, let's get in here. I guess just start moving forward. Although you are potentially at risk now because of this. But I think you're gonna end up fine. He almost made it over here. I believed in him. The game told me I could do it. I put my faith in the game. usually a mistake. Sweden, is it time for peace? It still hasn't been a full turn since I checked that last, apparently. This is my unit. Hat USA. You've backed up the wrong friend. We used to be close. You backed the wrong pony. It's not gonna come back to bite you. I have more respect for you than that, sir. In case you were thinking otherwise. I think you've been a long-term friend and ally of ours, and even though right now we're not on the same side of the war, I do not wish you any ill will, my brothers. Okay, you guys are gonna help us down in this section of the map. Welcome to the fray. You're gonna be in trouble right here, probably. But I believe in you. Actually, I don't know how, I think I sent you here in a fit of madness, because I don't even remember that happening. Oh, it's because you were at Scone. Yeah. So that was from the peace, the ill-timed peace offering with Scotland. That's what got that man killed. So not only did it cause us a little movement issues, but it also got a warrior monk killed in the process. Shameful, really. There's probably going to be investigations afterwards about, you know, about this whole scandal. And I don't blame them. They want answers for what happened, and that seems normal to me. Would you make peace with us before I ruin your sitting? Sweden? You're not gonna make peace with me? If you're making me give up stuff to make peace with you, I'm not making peace with you. Full stop. There's no way that that's happening. That doesn't fly in any scenario. Alright, we're gonna work on our flood barrier and put down a theater. And then everything will be beautiful. Wigtown, get your sewers. It's actually disgusting over here. I don't know how you guys can live with yourselves. I need you guys to just go ahead and, you know, get this whole thing cleaned up. Because it is nasty. We don't have room to hit this one with our ships, so we're going to be hitting this instead. So let's see, you can fire. Get you over here, you can fire. You're only a solo lad, but you can still assist us. Okay, get him in here. Prepare. Oh, you guys just start attacking. Oh, we got this one. That was slightly surprising to me. I didn't think we were going to be able to knock it down in the one turn like that, but I'll take it. It's all good. Now, this would be an excellent spot for a canal, except for the fact that we can't get our boats through here because of Scotland. Now, once Scotland flips, that's a whole new... It's a whole new world out there. Shining new possibilities. Okay, let's get you guys ready. You can't be on the same tile. I just want to make sure you're protected is the thing. So let's make sure there's a unit with you. He's not the strongest unit out there, but he's putting in work regardless, so don't give him that hard of a time, please. He's trying his best. And he deserves your respect. Alright, let's take a look at the old scoreboard. We're getting 664 science, which is a lot more than Scotland at 85. Sweden at 36. Tamiris is up to 239, though. Harald's only at 141, 65 for Hungary, and 65 for Japan. We're getting 807 culture per turn, now with 906 tourism, so our tourism number has surpassed our culture. Robert's at 20 per turn, 219 for Tamiris, 85 for Hungary, 75 for Sweden, 93 for Japan, and 102 for Harald. Score-wise, Scythia made it to the 4-digit. She's at 1,002. We're at 2451, so we're moving in on 250% of her score. We're going to win in 65 turns to culture, according to this. We're at 68 of 203. We have 5 capitals, and there's only 2 religions in the most dominant and 11 of 20 for the diplomacy, so we're rolling in. What do we actually need to do to win? We need to capture this city. And where's her capital at? Her capital is right over here. So we could actually probably wrap this one up very swiftly. It's just getting to his capital, and then her capital is a lot easier for us to get to. We could even have our artillery firing from over here. And bombers and whatnot. So this one will be wrapping up pretty quickly. That's going to be it for this one, though. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.